Hello, Bora. How are you doing? Please introduce yourself and tell us about your experience at Sigma Africa 2025.
Thank you so much. My name is Borah Omary. I work for betPawa, #1 biggest sports betting brand in Africa. I work as an regional marketing manager, overseeing Eastern Africa, managing campaigns and execution of those campaigns. I'm so happy to be at Sigma Africa. I was speaking at the Women in Gaming events. I think it's a very potential event to attend in terms of the people who are working in the iGaming industry, people who are looking forward to get into the business. It's really good because you get to meet different operators, service providers. I think it is really an effective event to attend.
Yeah, and what are some of your the key takeaways that you're looking to gain from this event?
I think getting to meet some of our service providers in terms of game providers, for example, casino game providers. I work in marketing. It's good to meet them because we get to discuss on how we can promote the games locally, in the markets that we are operating, because in terms of creating awareness of the games, we are also operating in our platforms. So when we get to meet, it's good because we get to network, exchange ideas, get to know what they provide, and also advice in terms of sharing with them how we can localize content in terms of what they provide in the markets.
Good. Let's go back home because you're from Tanzania. I know there is major developments in regards to taxation especially in the East. So what is your take about what is happening in most countries where we are seeing some, for lack of a better word, very stringent taxation policies?
I think this is something that as governments need to look into to make sure that at least they meet halfway with operators. Because the impact of this, there are so many impacts, and these impacts are negative. It affects career opportunities, but also it encourages grey markets. Because at the end of the day, the grey markets will be more popular in the market because most of the regulated operators, they can close business. Some of them who wants to come into opening business in that region, when they see almost every day there's overtaxation, after a few days taxes changes, they increase taxes. I think it's not good. It's really important for them to meet halfway and make sure that this is not impactfully negatively affecting the industry, because we all see so many people are getting job opportunities in this gaming industry. Some operators that are there, maybe they'll close business, and this will affect job opportunities, but also it will affect people. Grey markets will be encouraged, and then when grey market is encouraged, they will not pay tax, and at the same time people will not get jobs. Yeah, that's my take.
Yeah, and then very, very key points you bring up there. However, the reason why they say they are doing this is to protect the players. What is your take?
Protecting players comes with lots of things. You can protect players by doing overtaxation, but these players will go to grey markets and still place bets there. So it's really important when you're making this decision to look into all angles, because you can't just say you are protecting the player, but these players will still go to the grey market. So it's better to make sure that you meet halfway in terms of making sure that you highly regulated the market, but also encourage the operators to do responsible gambling initiatives. At the same time, they pay tax and there's job opportunities. But when you say you protect players, these players will definitely go to grey markets, and at the same time, the grey markets don't pay taxes. At the same time, they don't employ anyone in those markets. So that's my input.
Yeah, and considering that betPawa has been considered actually as one of the properly compliant company globally, what is your take on this?
My take in this is we are trying our best to make sure that we are compliant in everything that we do, but also adding value in the markets that we are operating, making sure that we pay tax, making sure that we are creating job opportunities, but at the same time, responsible gambling You know, that's what we are trying to do. We are making betting friendly in terms of in both ways, paying taxes, you know, responsible gambling initiatives, creating job opportunities, but also our players engaging with our platforms. That is always entertaining, but also user friendly.
Good.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be fair if I wouldn't congratulate you for being nominated as one of the top 50 women in the gambling industry in Africa, a co-initiative between iGaming Africa and Women in Gaming Africa. What is your message to young women out there who will be looking up to you so that they can probably learn and be featured as one of the top key features in the industry in the days to come?
Thank you so much. I was so humbled to be featured as among the 50 potential women in the gaming industry in Africa. I just want to advise everyone to represent themselves, to be visible, to share their achievements in the online platforms, and also to always look out for what other women are doing in the industry, to portray what they do, taking all their achievements and learnings, you know, but also share their stories. When you're on LinkedIn, you need to be visible. You need to share with the people what you're doing, what are the success you're making in the industry. I think it is really important so that you are getting noticed. If you go in the hide, it's very difficult for people to see what you're doing. I also encourage other women who are in the gaming industry to always present themselves. I also thank iGaming Africa because the coverage you are giving to showcase women in gaming achievements is also really important, because it helps people to know and also create awareness in terms of there are women actually who are working in the gaming industry and are doing good job. You know, this will motivate others to join the industry. This will motivate others to keep thriving.
Good. And what will be your message to those who are keen on investing in the African continent within the gaming industry?
There's so much potential. Africa, iGaming in Africa is evolving. It's growing so fast. We see data, we see analytics whenever they share it. So I feel like they're welcome. It's the industry that is growing so fast. There's so much opportunities and so much potential in this industry in Africa right now. We welcome them to invest in Africa.
Thank you so much, and continue doing the work that you are doing at betPawa. It's an amazing work.
Thank you so much.